how's it going? Um, Firstly, I need to warn you that there might be some racket on the background. I have to keep the windows open because it's quite warm today. Actually, I think summer finally arrived. Or we believe so. There might still be another takatalvi where it starts snowing out of nowhere. But I had some things I wanted to talk about today, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have gameplay on the background today again, sadly. But I do promise that once my microphone that I ordered arrived, I'm going to start doing some playthroughs. So that'll be nice. Anyway, I still wanted to make a video today because I wanted to talk about some thoughts that I had or some things that I've comprehended on my ever since my baptism, on my way to getting closer to Christ. So let's just start with the I feel like some people might feel shame for this as well, but I think it's just some people are like that. For some people it's difficult to dedicate time every day to do a certain thing that they feel as though they don't necessarily have to do to survive, And I feel like I'm one of those people. I'm very it's difficult for me to focus on anything. And in the past I've tended to be that kind of a person that gets excited about something for like 2 days and then it just vanishes. And that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened with God, eh? And that's very wonderful, and I'm so glad about that. That if out of all the things that I've gotten excited about, this is the one thing that I can keep my focus on, that's all I need. That's really all I need. Anyway, so in the beginning it was difficult for me to focus on reading the Bible every day, and at that time recently I was only using this app on my phone to read the Bible, and then eventually I started just listening to the Bible and doing my chores and that kind of thing while playing the voice thingy on the Bible app on the background, and obviously I wasn't focused on what I was hearing then. So anyway, it was also difficult for some reason, even though it was so little that I was doing. It was so little that I would just turn the app on and listen to it, and I could do anything else on the side. It was still difficult for me to do every day, and that sounds so crazy now. But then ever since the Gelings Ministries sent me, I have some markings all around my Bible now. But ever since I was sent the physical copy of the Bible, I've grown every day. I've grown more and more. I've been more and more drawn to actually reading it, to taking my time, and it's no longer felt like a chore, like something that I have to do to be a good Christian. It's turned into that I actually want to open the book and focus on the book and take time for it, So another thing I've noticed, and that's wonderful, but another thing I've noticed is that for the longest time I used to be that kind of a person who always has to have something playing on the background, a YouTube video, for example, just something I can listen to. Like even when I would take a shower, I would have my phone in the bathroom with me so I could listen to a video on the background. And then I started consciously just leaving my phone out and taking that time to be silent in my mind, to talk to God. Not necessarily, I wouldn't call it praying. It was more like just giving God the opportunity to converse with me. And as time passed, I didn't notice that I started doing this until the other day. I think it was that I realized that I don't need, like, I don't need to have a video playing on the background while I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing. I can just, be in silence and be at peace. Sorry about my pronunciation. Be at peace, and I don't need that racket on the background anymore. And that's been a wonderful change for me. So every day I've noticed that I spend more and more time in silence, listening, chit-chatting with God, and that kind of thing, and thinking about what I want to do for Him and where do I want to go in my life for Him, and that kind of thing. Yeah, I found it wonderful. And then another thing, the third thing that I would like to mention is that I don't think people who are necessarily spiritual, I don't think they notice this. Maybe it doesn't happen to them because they aren't coming to Christ. But I notice my life flowing so much easier, so much better. Every smallest thing that I do feels so much easier. Things just go so well. It's wonderful. Things go so, every little thing, whatever you can imagine, having a cup of water, whatever, cooking something, whatever you can imagine, everything flows so smoothly, especially when I'm doing it in silence, while listening to Him with my heart. And it's just, my life is so much better and so much easier with Him than my life ever was before. Everything seemed to be a struggle. Most things seem to be a struggle. So yeah, again, completely unscripted video, I suppose. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about these things. So thank you for listening, and God bless you all. And much love to every one of you who is watching this, and much love to everyone who isn't watching this, and God's blessings to all. Bye.